Hi, this is a short video on accessibility issues to do with tabbing and focus. By the end of this video you should really get why it can be a problem and what the issue is here. I'm going to tab through this web page of the BBC. People with disabilities use a tab function to jump through the links and page controls. I'm tabbing through the page now. The focus is moving. You can see the focus move because the yellow or black line that moves as well. Often there's a box around an element when it has focus, a small, dotted box. If I press enter, whatever link has focus gets activated. Someone who cannot see, such as a blind user, will be able to tab through the page and have each control read to them. Then they can say or press enter and the link will be activated. Someone who can't use a mouse or touchpad can also tab through the page, either using a voice activation or a switch device. A non-disabled user wearing wearables. Wearable technology can also activate the link in a similar way. So what can go wrong? Firstly, with normal HTML, only links and form controls that are in the tabbing order. Only links and form controls are in the tabbing order. So if you have a span, a header or div that's a scripted control, so it behaves like a link, but in the code it's just an HTML span, you will not be able to reach it via the tab. It can't receive focus and all these users can't get to it. This is fixable by setting the tab index attribute to 0. That's all you need to do to put the span in the tabbing order as if it was an HTML link or button. Secondly, the focus needs to be visible. You need to be able to see what has focus. If you have someone with low mobility using voice or a switching device, how will they know what will get activated when they press enter? Let me tab through a bit more and try and guess what link has focus. When we get to the adverts, you're really guessing, aren't you? If I press enter now, do you know where I'll go? Yeah, me neither. And that's really not good. Imagine if all the links were like that. It becomes unusable for these users. With a CSS pseudo class or something like that, you can always make a box or line appear around the focused element. It's really a one-line simple fix in the CSS. Another thing that can go wrong is the keyboard trap, or when there's the tab doesn't flow through the page. That's when the page has been specifically programmed to block the tab working and stop users being able to tab all the way through. Simply tab through your page from beginning to end and then press Shift Tab to go in the other direction and check you can get to each control, or see if the tab gets stuck somewhere. Worth noting that all JavaScript events also need to be usable via the keyboard. So functions that are activated on device-specific events such as mouse overs, they also need to be activated through keyboard event, something like the unfocus. That's really it. That's why tabbing is important.